Testing. Good morning, friends. Did you wonder where I was? Yes, it's on. All right. Well, good morning. Welcome. I was being the AV person today. So welcome. Welcome to Silver Sneakers Flex Chair Yoga class. I'm Olivia. This is my church home, North Presbyterian Church in Williamsville, New York. And welcome back, or welcome for the first time. If it is your first time, I hope you will find it to be beneficial to your health and general well-being. Today, we're going to stretch. We're going to strengthen. We're going to breathe deep. And we're going to make activities of daily living more enjoyable to increase your quality of life. Isn't that really what it's all about? All right, so get your chair. Water to drink today, please. And let's get started. Today, go ahead and sit against the back of the chair. And you know what? I have no music on today, and I've decided that I'm going to do that because I feel like the music can be somewhat distracting. So if you feel like you need some, go ahead and turn a radio on, a CD player. Settle in. Give yourself permission to be present right here on your chair, inside your skin. And breathe deep. Inhale through the nose. Long inhale, long deep exhale. Maybe even through the mouth today, all right, as we get started. Let's get rid of that stale air. You need as many of those as you'd like, and then begin to come to some stillness. We're going to close the mouth because in yoga we really breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. It's calming to the nervous system. Keeps moisture, warmth in the body. And let your eyes just drift closed. As you breathe deep, create space inside. Let the lungs open completely to the rib cage. Let the belly move out with the deepness of your breath. Today I'm going to ask you to think about setting an intention, thinking of a mantra, something you say to yourself. If you think about the little engine that could, I would say his mantra was, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. So what's a word, a phrase that's going to help pull you through this week? Help push you through this week? Or stay with you as you move gracefully through this week. Remembering that I should be on, right? I should be on, right? Just check and make sure. Coming out to the edge of your seat. Let your eyes drift open, pressing your hands flat down on those thigh muscles. Let the shoulder heads draw back a bit as you sit nice and tall. Seated mountain pose. All right, opening your eyes now. And then let the fingers just reach downward. Your feet are grounded. You've got the sit bones right smack underneath you. You're going to let the fingers reach. Let the shoulder heads draw back a bit. Let the heart lift. You're going to feel the belly sort of stretch out a bit as the heart lifts. And then an ever so slight tuck in your chin takes the crown of the head, makes the crown of the head the tallest part. Isn't it lovely when we stand up straight? The organ systems work better. We can take that deep breath in. One more. All right, so in this position, Tip the head over, drop the chin to your chest, come over to the other side, and back up. And without moving the shoulders at all, let's go the opposite way so you're sure to get a wonderful stretch in through the side of the neck. And then again. One more time. And coming right back up, look over the right shoulder, and then look over the left shoulder. Drop your chin down, trace your collarbone, coming up to the right shoulder, and go back. Look over the shoulder, look over the shoulder, drop your chin, trace your collarbone, and then trace on back. Hands right back by the crease, right there at the crease of the hip. Elbows back, lift the heart. Take the gaze up with it, yes? Just don't let the head fall back. And then exhale. Let the hands encircle the kneecaps, roll back towards the tailbone, draw that navel in towards your spine, tuck your chin. All right, so we're going to inhale and lift. Inhale, 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 and then long, slow exhale. Exhale, exhale till you get to the biggest range of motion you can take. My hope is that it feels good. And if it doesn't, you find what feels good. You take a smaller range of motion, whatever you need to do here. But this navel comes right towards your spine, and that will help support that back. And again. One more time. And back. All right, with that left hand, I'm going to slide down towards my right shin, come right back up, and we go to the left, same thing. Slide down. Now, as always, that navel needs to be pulled into your spine to do this. We're going to go side to side, that shoulder drops, the hands drop, twisting, dropping, come right back up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. One more time. Exhale. And just to be even, we're going to take it on the right side too. Deep breath in. Or, well, left side with the right hand. And right back up. Beautiful. Deep breath in. And bring the hands back to the heart. Okay. Shoulders. I'm going to circle them around. So work where you are comfortable. If you need to drop the hands down to do this, that's fine. If you'd like to take them bigger, that's okay too. All right? I'm going to stay kind of middle ground here. All right? 2 more. All right. Reaching the fingers up, we're going to swoosh down. And then almost like you're going to brush the floor, come right back up. Exhale. Swoosh down, scoop the belly around the spine, come back up. And again, come down in a flat back, tuck the chin, scoop up around the spine. One more time. And again, scoop the belly, come all the way back up. Release the arms out, and then down and up. Yeah. I have 2 different arms here. I don't know about you. Again. Down and up. And then bring in the elbows together, outside edges. Open back. And again, outside edges. Marvel at the way they mirror image one another. And out. God's creation. Something else. And again, one more time. And back. All right, let's go windshield wiper arms. And then scarecrow arms. Just a little release there. And all the way down. Ooh, let them rest. We bring that right knee in. You need support, go ahead and grab it. But if not, get that upper body back in seated mountain pose and just circle the ankle. All right. I am going to grab hold now and draw it up even more and then release back down. Again, draw it up. Just release back down. draw it up, turn the nose, forehead towards the knee and back. And I am going to roll back on my tailbone, then we'll sit tall. Again, roll back, sit tall. This time we're going to hold it up there, and then sit tall. See if you can keep that leg up there. All right, a little work on the leg. Release the arms, extend it out, and drop it back down. Hinge forward, heart comes to your screen, release back down, and roll up. Okay, other side. Up comes that leg, little circle in the ankle. Support if you need it. If not, try not to. All right, so just lifting and lowering. Lift and lower. You can go ahead and grab the knee if they'd like. Grab underneath the thigh. When I say the knee, I don't mean the knee. I mean really the shin. Again, up and down. All right, up. This time we round back. Forehead, nose comes towards the knee, and then stand up tall, or sit up tall. Again, scoop the belly, roll back, sit up, find that mountain pose. Again, find that mountain pose. One more time, hold this, take a breath, into the back ribs, nice and deep. And then sit up tall. See if you can keep that knee up as high as it was. All right, we're going to engage this leg muscle right here. Release, arms out. Toe to the front, and lower back down. So hinging forward, and then bring the heart towards your device. I want you to look right straight to your device, computer, whatever. Release back down. I'm using my hand on the right thigh, and I'm going to round right back up. Okay, I'm going to leave my left hand there on the leg, and I'm going to open that right arm back. I like to think of, I'm like cleaning off the table. Everything goes on the floor. And I'm going to use this hand right here. And then we slide through to the other side. Open that arm back. Let your gaze follow it. Other side. Take a deep breath in. You're going to exhale as you twist. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And release. So you're using all that exhale to move back. Deep breath. Exhale. Again, deep breath. Exhale. One more on the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's come back. Okay. Arcing over. One more range of motion before we stand up. And again, arcing over. Now, too much on that arm, that shoulder, please feel free to keep that elbow bent, whatever works for you, but try. Try to find a new length today in your arms, perhaps. Again. And again. One more time. And down. Coming into airplane pose, bring the heart forward. We squeeze the shoulder blades. And then I'm going to wrap the arms. I'm going to roll back my tail here, round the spine. So we're going to open the arms, palms out, squeeze them in, squeeze them in, squeeze them in, squeeze them in, and then exhale, round a little stretch. Again, one more time. Let's hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, squeezing in, 1, and release. Drop your chin. All right, feet underneath you. You may keep the hands crossed here on the chair, however you need to do to get up. But what I want you to be sure you do is on the exhale, you're going to pull that belly in, and that's when you rise up. Deep breath in. Exhale, standing up. Let's take the arms up if you'd like, and we're going to try it that way. Down and up. Coming down. Now go ahead and sit. Rock back. Come right back up. I'm going to let you sit and rock back up. That's okay. Rise up. Again, we lower. We rise up. We lower. We rise up. Can we get one more in there? I'm going too fast? Go ahead and take it slower. Rise right back up. Release into forward fold. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, tuck the chin. Halfway rise. You are looking towards the ground. And then let the heart come forward a little bit more. So you're looking at this little child right here in front of you. You don't need to look up at me, but find length in the body here. holding on. Let's extend the arms to the back here if you're comfortable with that. Bend your knees as much as you need to. We're simply going to rise back up. Back to our mountain pose. Shake out. All right, so get yourself a drink of water. Let's move around to the back of the chair, and we'll continue back there. All right, so coming into downward facing dog first. I always like to sort of get our space around where you are squared away. So lightly on the chair first, walking the feet back. And now what I want you to notice is how deep a range of motion you can take here. Are you looking at the back of the chair? Is this impeding in the shoulders right here? Lowering the heart a little more towards the earth so the ears, the cheeks, the ears maybe come side by side next to the upper arm. It's up to you entirely, but just notice that. Taking a nice deep breath in, exhale through the mouth here. You've turned that tailbone to the back wall. That navel is pulled in. Take another deep breath in. Maybe sink a little deeper. Let's take one more deep breath in. Looking over the chair, step into the chair. Well, just a little bit, okay? So now what we're going to do is take what we had done last week. I'm going to press, actually I'm going to come to the top here since I've got this rounded top. I'm going to press the heel of the hand down into my chair, okay? And then put my other hand in my pocket or in your back, okay? And I'm going to press down, and I'm going to continue to walk back and press down. Now, see how deep you can take this as you are pressing down onto the heel of the hand. Breathing deep. My elbow's a little soft here too, so are my knees. All right, come right back up. Let's take the other side, same thing. I'm just getting to the center of the chair since it's kind of rounded here. And I'm going to press down onto it, a little leaning into it. And then here we go. Still, it's like you're going to hold the chair down so it won't fly up. All right. And then get that range of motion that feels good to you. Breathing deep. One more breath. Come right back up. Let's try both of them. I know mine's rounded, maybe yours is flat across the top. But pressing down, deep breath in, exhale. Here we go. Fingers are extended out. My elbows are bent, so my head's going to come right between my arms there, and I'm pressing down. Breathing deep. All right, take the gaze over the chair. Step back in, and we're going to open the arms wide here. Let's bring the fingers back. Bring the elbows together as if they were going to touch behind your back. And breathe deep. Squeezing the elbows and draw them down your back as well, so the ears are pressing away from the shoulders. All right. And then just release. Go and cross in front. Drop your chin. Breathe deep. Okay, mountain pose. I'm going to step back on the right foot. I'm going to lift the right heel first just to sort of challenge my balance here right away. Little micro bend in my left leg now, and then I find the balance centered. Let that foot leave the earth, and back we go. Toe ball heel. I'm going to turn that toe out first. Rise up into warrior one. Breathing deep. Nice. So you should be feeling a nice calf stretch back there as well. A little opening in this right hip here as well. Yeah. Hands to the heart, turn to the left wall. Rise right back up. Hinge forward, hold that beach ball behind your back. Lifting up. Drop that right shoulder, look to the left wall. That belly is pulled in. Rise right back up. Hold that beach ball behind your back. Rise up. Hands to the heart, drop that right shoulder, look towards the left. We're going to stay here and hold this. Now, should you need the chair, get your hand on the chair. I want you to notice you have a very long line from the crown of the head to the heel. Breathe deep. Rise right back up. And we're going to hold this beach ball, and this time we're going to stay here for a minute. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, all right? From here, I'm going to stretch that beach ball down to my heel. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Pull the belly in. And I'm looking maybe 4 feet in front. Yeah. Circle sweep the arms, bring both feet together, nice and tall. Lift to the top shelf, take the gaze skyward a bit, and then release back down. Okay, up comes the left heel. We're going to take the other side, but first get yourself situated right here. Yeah. All right, send it on back. Toe ball heel goes down, and we rise up. Here's our beautiful, beautiful warrior one. Okay, left shoulder drops. We turn to the right. Rise right back up. Nothing changing in the front. Remember that knees over the ankle. Reach back. Lifting up. We're trying these a little bit before we hold them so you can see how they feel in your body, and then you can also see what sort of changes you can make each time you do that. And again. Drop that left shoulder, belly in as you do this. Reaching up. Come back. Notice that ankle should be, or that knee should still be over the ankle, right? Okay, we're going to hold this right here, belly in, fine length. So the crown of the head is going to stretch out on the diagonal as that heel pulls into the earth. Rise up. Here we go. Same thing. Crown of the head is like sliding out this way as the heel is reaching towards the ground. And then send that beach ball down. It's going to slide down the back of your leg towards the heel, shoulder blades sliding down. All right, this time take your hands on the chair. We'll go back to downward facing dog. All right. Breathe. One more breath. Maybe you're looking at the back of the chair. Maybe you can lower the heart a little deeper so you're looking at the ground. Turn that tailbone to the back wall. Soften the knees if you need to do that. All right, take the gaze over the shoulder, over your chair. We're going to step in on the left foot, and we're going to rise up on the back toe right there. So we're going to take some push-ups right here, lowering the heart towards the chair and come right back up. So what I want you to be careful you're doing is you are pushing down on the chair this time. We're going to lower. So notice my heart comes to the chair, right? It doesn't come back. So send the heart to the chair. Tuck the elbows in nice and tight. It's almost like you're going to let them brush along the rib cage there. All right? Pushing down and up. And again, looking just beyond your chair. Now here's another option for you, if you'd like. Let that back toe leave the earth as you do this. Little balance challenge. 2 more. And last one. All right, drag that foot in, lifting up towards the chair, and just for goodness sake, try a little balance. Release down. Okay, let's do the other side. Same thing. So we're going to slide that left foot out behind you, toe on the ground, elbows tuck in. Okay, so they're going to brush along your bod. Here we go. Sinking down. You can keep that toe on the ground if you need that extra touch point for balance. But if not, try to lift the foot and see how you do. You may have to reposition yourself. I just did too. Another thing, you are going to bring your heart right between your hands. What happens is a lot of times we have a stronger side, so we'll sink off to one side. So work at seeing that it goes right between your hands. All right? That back leg is really working hard. So is your supporting leg if you're lifting it. And again, belly in, 2 more. Last one. All right, drag that foot in. Let it lift right in front. And should you find balance, go ahead and try it. You should have room between you and the chair here. Step out to the side, take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to forward fold all the way back up. Again, forward fold and all the way back up. Okay, so now I'm going to turn my left toe to the left wall, okay? And that right toe is going to turn out just a little bit as well, okay? I'm going to reach down and push up to the ceiling. Again, reach down. Nope, changing my mind. Sorry about that. I'm going to take this out of the way. Change my mind. Okay, so the left toe is going to face the front. I want you to come out to the right side of your chair. The left toe is going to face the front, all right? And then the right toe is going to face the right wall, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to bend this knee, yeah? Hips going back, and then we're going to come up and we're going to sink into this knee, okay? So we're going to bend the left knee. We're going to bend the right knee. I'm going to add some arms. We're going to bend. We're going to reach. Bend down, grab hold. Reach and send it up. Bend down. Send it up. Yeah? Bend down. Send it up. Nice. You'll find your comfort zone here where you need to be. What I need you to be sure you're doing is sending that hip back. You want to roll up on the ball of the foot there. That's okay. I'm trying to get a little flexibility in through that inner thigh right there. Okay? We're going to come into our triangle pose once we get this going. All right, 2 more. And here's the last one. Okay, both toes go straight. That right toe faces the right wall. And here we are in triangle pose, right? You've already given this a little bit of lengthen. So as I reach to the right wall, notice your hips go to the left. You've got that chair handy there. You may use it or let that left arm reach skyward. Look right down towards your toes first. Okay? I'm gonna bring my chair back. And then look to your device. Let the heart lift. Yeah. And then maybe take the gaze skyward. Even using the chair is fine. But the hips are going to press towards the chair. The shoulders are going to draw back a bit more. And you can come up as high as you are comfortable here. Just no pressure on that knee, right? Right, so just gentle on the leg. Breathing deep. All right, reach to the ceiling. Let's go into our reverse triangle pose. Notice the tailbone goes towards the ground. And then reaching up. Again, use the chair. She's always there for you. Like a friend. All right, from here we're going to level out, come into warrior 2. Beautiful. Breathing deep. And exhale. Breathe deep. And exhale. Holding that knee right over the toe. Back leg is straight. Just breathe deep. I'm not going to move anything from the low half. Now I'm just going to wash the wall here in front. Not moving anything from my navel down. Holding on nice and still. Press the earth with your toes. Let's get that strength in there. All right, come alongside of your face. Lift your hat off. Release. We do it again. Lift your hat off. Release. One more time. Lift your hat off. And then we're going to take this little arc here. A lot of strength to do this. You need to have drop one arm down. That's fine. Breathing deep. All right, bring the hands back to the heart. Turn the toe to the front. Walk your feet in, toe heel, use the chair. Okay, so let's see if I can remember and do this on the other side. I did this right before class, but forgot what it was last time, so I apologize. Okay, so here we go. Left toe faces the left wall, right toe faces the chair. And we're going to take this bend in the knee. I'm going to keep the toe here. You can roll up if that feels better to you. And then I'm going to go the other way and bend the knee. Okay, so I'm going to bend this knee. It's coming right forward. And I bend this knee and it goes to the left wall. Hope you can figure that out. Bend. And reach. In fact, we're going to reach down and push to the ceiling. So we get this nice inner thigh stretch here and then a nice side stretch. Lower down. Push. You want to lift, roll to the heel. That's fine. You need to use the chair. It's always there. If I'm going too fast for you, take it slower Okay with me. 2 more. And last one. And back. Beautiful. All right, so from here, we're going to come into our triangle pose. Straighten that left leg. Get yourself in alignment there. Right arm out. Slide to the left. Hips push to the right. And we windmill the arms. Yeah? Yeah. And the purpose of the hips going that way is so the crown of the head can, the spine can still stay straight as opposed to this, right? So, spine stays straight this way. You're going to find a comfort zone where you can touch the fingertips. I have just an ever so slight micro bend in this leg, right? We never want to lock out a joint. So engage those leg muscles and hold you there. Yeah. Looking to the earth for the sake of the chin and the neck. Look to the front. Turn the gaze to the ceiling. Pull that belly in. Maybe let the hips press a little more towards the chair. The shoulders draw back. And you lift your heart and lift your mood. One more breath. All right, use this top hand. Reach to the ceiling. We're going to come into our reverse triangle pose. So right here, tailbone comes right underneath you. And we reach skyward. Use the chair if you need it. Turn the gaze or let that hand slide down or into your back left pocket. Yeah. Try to lengthen both sides of your body here. So this right hip is going to drop a bit. And then we come right on back to our warrior 2. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Exhale. This is where we get everything nice and still in the lower half of the body, right? Nothing's moving from the navel down, just the arms. With a breath. Take that deep breath. I'm sure you need it. And so we wash the wall. Kind of right here in front of us, right? Again. And again. And again. Side to side. The rotation just in the hips. Watch this knee hasn't buckled in because you are grabbing the earth with that baby toe edge of your foot, right? One more time. We come back to the center. This is where we lift our hat off and lower back down. Drop the chin. Lift the hat. Lift the head. Lower, drop the chin. Lift the hat. Lift your head. And down. And one more time. We hold this up here. All right, here's the challenge. A little bit of a lean to the side. Long lines here, right? Yeah, arms are parallel. You've got this beach ball right here. Maybe it's a bigger ball. That's okay. That's all right. But drop the shoulders down. Lift up through the pelvic floor. Secure the feet. Strengthen the back. Level this out. Hands to the heart. Walk that foot back in. Back to downward facing dog. Hands on the chair. Step yourself back. Take that deep breath in. Open your mouth. Exhale. Bending the knees. Hands on the thigh muscles. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Exhale, forward fold. Hold this momentarily. Shoulders back. Squeeze them together. There's that pencil you want to hold between your shoulder blades. Belly in. Tailbone draws downward towards the ground instead of out. Yep. And then release into forward fold. We're going to halfway rise. Slide up the legs. Wherever you land. That back gets flat here. And then sweep into chair pose. And rise back up. Beautiful. Release. Shake out. My goodness. Grab a drink of water. All right. I think we're going to turn the chair around now. Yeah. Okay. So standing behind the chair. Well, yeah. No. In front of the chair, I guess, now that it's turned around. Details. Okay. Come into mountain pose. All right. Let's take that deep breath in. We're going to take this exhale, but hold on to this one more time. Elbows back, belly in, tailbone draws towards the earth. Release into forward fold. Tuck your chin, look towards your knees. Inhale, halfway rise. What I want you to do is drop the hands to the chair. We're going to step back on the right foot. You can keep the heel up. Heel that left arm skyward. Breathing deep. And back. Step back to that right foot with your left foot. Maybe into downward facing dog, or maybe just back a bit. And then now we step forward on the right foot. We're going to peel the left arm up. Yes. All right. Hands underneath the shoulders. Bringing the heart forward. You may stay right here like this, or step that right foot back, come into plank position. Tailbone drawing towards the heels, heart coming forward. Step both feet in. Reverse swan dive back up. Deep breath. Forward fold, hold. Release, halfway rise. Circle sweep. Come all the way up. All right, hands on the chair. We step back on the left foot first this time. Heel is up in the back. Yeah, see? We're going to peel that right arm up. Lower down. Step the right foot back to meet the left foot, and you may come into downward facing dog if that feels good to you. Take the left foot in. I'm going to step back on my right just a little bit. Peel that arm up. Lower it down. Shoulders right over the hands here. Yes, yes. From the side. Shoulders are right over the hands. Bring in the heart forward, let the tailbone draw towards the heels, and should you choose plank position, this is where you do it. Heart coming forward, tailbone drawing towards the heels. Step both feet in, reverse swan dive all the way back up. Deep breath. And down. From here, step to the right. Let's bring that left foot up onto the chair. If this doesn't work for you, feel free to just leave it on the ground, okay? Here's our dancer pose, and you may stay right here. Here's some other options if you'd like. Bring the other hand to the heart. Or, I guess I'll turn and show you this. 2, you're going to reach back for that heel, lifting it up. And here you are in dancer pose. Yep, your choice. Find it. Let's take 3 good deep breaths. One more. Coming into our airplane pose, left hand on the chair, let that left leg slide off. Using the chair if you need it, or not if you don't. Heart coming forward, heel reaching back. All right, so get out of this, step down, step back. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to put the knee up on there. Reaching to the ceiling. This could very well be your dancer pose. This could be your dancer pose, or reach back and pull that heel into your seat. And here we are, dancer pose. Dancer pose is a great stretch on the quadricep muscles. It's also a great stretch on the shoulders, on the chest, if you're working this, and working the back as well, belly in. One more breath. All right, to get out of this, slide that leg off, come into our airplane pose. Little micro bend in that supporting leg now, and should you find your balance, or touch the toe on the ground. One more breath. All right, step, push back, deep breath in. Lovely forward fold, halfway rise, and circle sweep. Come into chair pose. Let's stay here momentarily. Bring the hands back to the heart, and let's just pay attention to your form right here. Okay, so from this, notice Right now my tailbone is sticking up, and then I'm going to draw the tailbone down towards the earth just a little bit. Not enough to round the upper body, but just the low half right here. So my shoulders are back. I'm still squeezing that pencil, but the tailbone has drawn towards the ground. Hands at the heart, maybe sink a hair deeper. Maybe sink the hips back a hair more. And a little screed more. That's still just about a hair. All right, slowly rise back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain pose. Shake your legs. Again, we want to keep those quadricep muscles, those hamstring muscles, as strong as we can. So our activities of daily living are pleasurable, and we increase the quality of our life. All right, drink of water first, then let's sit back down. All right, so sitting out at the edge of your seat, we're going to take the feet wide and just see if we can windshield wipers the legs. So I'm going to hold on to the back of my chair and just drop one knee down towards the ground and then the other. I think this depends on what kind of a chair you have. But again, just let that knee drop down so you get a little bit of a stretch in the front of that leg. And then one more. All right, let's take that upper body around. Go the other way. And back. All right, walking your feet back in so they are right underneath your knees. We're going to lift up on that leg. Draw that knee up towards the ceiling, towards your heart. And breathe deep. Now, if crossing the midline with your foot is not part of your practice, you've had hip replacement, it doesn't feel good, hurts your knee, then by all means don't do it. Just simply drop the knee down. We're going to twist this way. But if not, I'm going to cross over and I'm going to keep the leg up. I'm going to clasp my hands and draw them on opposite sides. So as I sit tall and bring my low back forward, I'm going to let that knee draw towards the left shoulder. All right, so sitting tall, looking off towards the right diagonal, maybe towards the right wall, maybe over your right shoulder, depending on the flexibility. But that belly is pulled in. With each inhale, you're going to lengthen that spine. And with each exhale, maybe a quarter of an inch deeper or just hold. Should be feeling a great stretch right in through there. All right, let's slowly return to the front. And then we're going to go the other way. So this, be sure this foot is right underneath the knee. This shin is parallel to the ground. This foot is flexed, so these toes are drawing back towards the knee. I'm going to hold on to the outside edge. A little pressure on this leg, but that's not necessary. It's entirely up to you. What I would like you to try to do is to roll up towards the tip of the sit bones and get the spine really straight. Let the shoulders draw back again, almost as if you're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Maybe ever so slight hinge forward, and enjoy this figure 4 half lotus stretch. One more deep breath. Deep exhale. All right, extend that leg out. And momentarily, let's take the hands on the back of the chair. And I'm going to keep that toe flexed right there. I'm going to use my left foot and press down into the earth. Maybe even let the elbows go back to the back of the chair, depending on your chair. And then I'm going to lift the heart right here. So it's my reverse plank, my fish pose, you might call. Breathing deep. But it all depends on your flexibility and your shoulders and chair. Keeping the chin tucked. All right, release. Let's go to the other side. So once again, just lifting that knee up. It gives us a great stretch in through the hamstring and through the glute as well. So sit nice and tall. Using the shoulders. using the arms to pull this leg up. And this is where you make that decision. Should I cross that leg over? As my doctor said I shouldn't do it. You'd make your decision, and I'm going to cross mine over. Okay. With my hands clasped around the leg, I'm going to press the low back forward and let this knee draw towards the shoulder in a very nice twist. Inhale, long spine. Exhale comes the twist, looking over the shoulder. Yeah, maybe to the diagonal, maybe to the wall, maybe to the back corner. Okay, come on back to the front slowly. And here's where we get into our piriformis stretch. This shin is parallel to the ground. The foot is right underneath the ankle. I'm going to grab the edge. I'm going to take a little pressure, but most important is I'm going to roll to the tip of my sit bones as best you can. Maybe even bring the heart a little more forward. Couple of deep breaths. One more. All right. So lifting that off. Here's and out and down. Toe to the ceiling. This foot is right underneath my knee. I'm going to give some support to it by pressing that foot down. And then hands on the back of the chair. Now, creep them back so that maybe you can actually lean back into the elbows here. Okay? Shoulders are going to roll back. The heart's going to lift. And then I'm going to press, lifting the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades inward. Keep the chin tucked. It's my version of fish pose. May or may not work for you. You can simply sit up tall here too. Okay. Coming right back up. Bring the feet in. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. You know what this means in sign language? Peace. Isn't that lovely? Let's just do this. Hands together. You're going to twist them around and then flatten out to the earth. Peace on earth. All right, let's slide on back to the back of the chair. A little wiggle in your fingers and toes, in and out. Yeah, nice. And so we do settle into the chair. Sit on back, tuck the shoulders underneath you a little bit there. It's going to lift the heart here a little bit, yeah. Instead of the rounding the spine, think about lifting the heart. And folding your hands at your heart, on your belly, on the thighs, whatever feels good. Close your eyes. Close them on down. Come back inside your skin. And breathe deep. In through the nose. Out through the nose. How often do you allow yourself this full sense of letting go from the crown of the head to the feet? And yet, you're awake, conscious of breath, the movement of life around you. What was that mantra that intention you set in the beginning? Can you remember? Can you call it back again? Yeah, there it is. And as we end this video, put a smile on your face as you bring your hands together at your heart, eyes open, soft gaze. Let's continue this peacefulness, this sense of joy as we begin September. Many blessings, good food at the market, the joy of a beautiful day like today, the colors that will happen this month. We are blessed. Remembering a heart at peace shall give life to the whole body, friends. Namaste. Go in peace. Have a great Wednesday, and I will see you again here for one more live stream class next week. There will not be in-person class on Monday because it's Labor Day. But on September 13th, we will be in-person classes Monday and Wednesday. Monday will be a circuit class and a chair yoga class. Wednesday will be chair yoga. I will be recording my chair yoga class. If you'd like to get that video and you're not getting it right now, please let the church office know. Their phone number is 716-632-1330. Have a great day. See you again. Oops. Oh, that's not it. I can't. 632-1332.